All right. Final module for my white ladies. Okay. Also randomly, if you notice that the video just keeps disappearing or like the share screen just keeps disappearing, I don't know. The software that I'm using to record this is just not acting right. So yeah, it's not a detailed slide, but I don't know how to fix it. And honestly, I don't feel like dealing with it. Read the slide as quickly as you can and then move on. All right. So, this module is about using your social power with intentionality. And the objective here is to move from your performative allyship as a white woman to strategic social disruption. Okay. This is about how you use your voice, your visibility, and your influence as a white woman, okay? Because white women are uniquely positioned in society. They can move through spaces that others cannot. They can speak without being questioned, and they can influence decisions through their mere presence. Again, we've talked about how white women tend to weaponize their emotions. The only reason they can weaponize their emotions is because they step into spaces where their authority is immediately recognized simply because they are a white woman. Okay. The only reason you can weaponize something is because you had a power to begin with, and now you're using it to get your way. And you already have a power, right? So the question becomes, how are you using this power? Are you using it to protect your comfort or to expand the safety of others? Because when I talk about how integral white women are in dismantling patriarchy and capitalism, it's because you have the ability to take your whiteness and say, no, you can't treat people of color like this. I will not allow it. No, you can't act like that around men of color. I won't allow it. Okay. Or are you using it to say, woe is me? People always believe me because I'm a white woman. I know that if I cry, people will ask me what's wrong. Okay. Are you using it to silence dissent? Or are you using it to amplify marginalized voices? Every chance you get, are you saying, I stand with people of color this? You're sharing their stuff on the internet. You're learning from them, right? Clearly, if you're here and you're listening and watching this video, you are trying to learn from a woman of color and you are trying to amplify my voice, right? But where else are you doing it? Are you using your voice only when it's convenient for you, or are you doing it consistently, even if it costs you something, right? Even if that means, you know what, I'm gonna shop from this black owned business over here, even though their prices are like $5 a pound higher, because I know that I'm putting my money exactly where it needs to go. I'm amplifying the voices that need to be amplified because I don't need to amplify Amazon anymore. Okay. Or are you just saying support black owned businesses and then you never actually do anything with it? Because you have to show your allyship through your embodiment. Not, it's not a performance. You have to show people that this is how you live, breathe, act, and work, okay? It's not about signs at rallies. It's not about using appropriate hashtags. I don't want to see more white women using the hashtag Free Palestine or Black Lives Matter. What are you doing about it? How are you embodying it? Okay. It's about real life choices. Miss Rachel's an excellent example of this right now. Y'all thought Miss Rachel was to be played with, and she is not. She is someone who is taking her whiteness as a white woman, as a new mom, and saying, no, you will not slaughter and starve hundreds of thousands of Ghazian people. You're not going to let Palestine die out. She is using her power and her privilege that she has ascertained as a white woman and putting her career on the line, if you will, to help them, to save them, to stand up for things that matter. Okay? This is about real life choices. This is about correcting your friend's microaggressions. Okay? This is about challenging your child's bias. This is about pushing back on your spouse's entitlement. This is about using your privilege to dismantle, not defend, a toxic system. And you don't need a whole loud ass megaphone to be able to do it. You need integrity. You need to lead. You don't need to lead the march, okay? You don't have to be the face of every single thing that happens. But you do need to lead your home. You do need to lead your circle. You do need to lead your community. And you have to do it all differently than you have been doing it, okay? Your power and your ability to lead other people, to listen to you, to get them to do the things it is that you want them to do, it's not a curse, it's a tool. And you need to use it with care. You need to use it with courage. You need to say, I have this power and I am using it to bring equality to every single person everywhere. And I don't care what it costs me because I have benefited from a system that have put other people down, and I will not do it anymore because in the end of the day, it seems like I'm losing something, but I'm really not. And that's why equality can seem so difficult for white people, for white women, because it feels like you're losing something when actually what you're doing is balancing the scales. You are dropping weight that you weren't meant to have all by yourself anyway. Okay. You have a power. Use it intentionally. Don't be passive about it. Stand up every single chance you get and say, no, I won't stand for this. No, I won't allow this. This is what we need to be doing in our allyship. We need to be embodying it, not just hashtagging it or showing up at women's marches when it's convenient for us, or calling out only certain politicians if they're only taking away our rights and not the rights of people that don't look like us. Okay. So I hope that you found this lesson on how to deconstruct your privilege and the way that you have walked through the world as a white woman. I hope that you understand that it's so important for you to reflect and not react. I hope you have examined so many different places in your life that you could benefit from improving and recognizing that, again, none of this is ever an attack on you. It's just straight facts. And you can take this opportunity to learn and grow and to be better and to not just live in performative allyship, but to actually be a true ally that stands bold in their power, that raises good, understanding, emotionally mature, healthy white men that don't feel the need to power grab, that you can change the face of the white men who are in power right now simply by owning up to the power it is that you wield in your own home with your white spouses. Okay. You are powerful. Use it intentionally. Use it for the greater good because I know you can. You wouldn't be here if you didn't think that you could. Okay. I believe in you. And let me know down below in the discussion or the comments section which part of it felt like most in your face and which where you felt like I could reflect the most and do the most good from. Okay. Thank you so much for coming to this lesson. I'll see you in the others.